What's up, YouTube? We are here going up 35. We've warmed all the way up to 10 degrees now. It's getting nice and warm out after. I say that sarcastically, but also it feels warm at 10 degrees. We've been stuck with this crappy negative teens weather. And my truck doesn't like the cold. I'm struggling right now. As you can maybe see, I am only going 50 miles an hour and cars are flying by me. The truck has been having some power issues. I already had to stop once and add a bunch of fuel additives, which is weird because we're all the way up to 10 degrees now. I had it running fine all day yesterday, and I think the highest I saw was -5. We're 15 degrees warmer now, and it's not really happy. So this is a 10-speed truck. I'm running over here up in 9th gear to try to keep the RPMs up. I seem to get more power that way, but it's not really helping. I feel like I've been climbing up a hill for the last 15 miles. It's not like a steep hill, but I'm just a slight incline, and the incline is slight enough to slow me down. When I'm going down a hill, I can hit 70 no problem, but this slight incline in my truck, yeah, I'm losing more power now. But I've just got 20 more miles so that I can make it to the shop so we can swap out the fuel filters. If I slow down much more, I'll have to toss on my hazards so people coming up behind me know that I'm going slow, but I'm not going to stop. I just got to keep going. Kind of a bummer. I'm trying to make it to my delivery today. When I told them I said I was going to be there at 5 p.m. and that gave me an hour of wiggle room, not knowing how the day was going to go, since I already had to break down once today and fill up with all the additives. But at this rate, I don't know if that hour was enough wiggle room or not. So we'll see how it goes. 115 miles to Duluth. I'm going all the way up to Virginia here, taking 35 north in Minnesota. Today is supposedly one of the last cold days, and then we're gonna warm up, and it's only gonna be in the 20s, all the way up in the 20s the rest of the week, which is funny because I'm hauling a load of Scott's Miracle Grow right now. And I actually had to take my jacket off when I was strapping it down and securing in 10 degrees because I got so many layers on because it's so cold out. I actually was starting to get warm and had to take my jacket off. So yeah, we'll see. You think in this straightaway I should be able to catch some speed, but it's just the ever so slightest incline, and the truck just doesn't want to have it. You can see I got my oil pressure. Oil pressure is good. Coolant temp is good. I checked the fluid levels 3 times already today. Oil, coolant. Check the fuel tanks, make sure that it's still liquid in there, and it's still liquid. It's just the truck isn't happy with the cold, and at least now at 10 degrees I'm not blowing as much smoke as I was. But it was crazy this morning when I started my day. It was -20 out, and the wind, and I'm talking about -20 Fahrenheit, and the feels like was -32. And the amount of smoke that I was blowing going down the road, and every other truck too. And even that's when the cars, wherever their exhaust exit is, it's kind of fun to see wherever the exhaust exit is, say this is the back of the car and the exhaust blows out right here, the whole back corner of their car will be covered in ice. Just the exhaust immediately freezes right onto the car. But the semis, when it gets this cold out, I'm sure you probably noticed it if you're driving down the road in Minnesota, especially like later in the day and early in the morning when it's still a little dark out, and it's crazy. Alright, so I couldn't get above 50. I pulled off here. Thankfully I made it to the yard. That there is a truck that one of the other drivers had a little mishap with this summer. boss man met me here with everything we need to put a new fuel filter on. Pulled the old one off, made a little bit of a mess. Got a little diesel fuel on the ground here, but that's fine. Right here is where the fuel filter goes. Hopefully we can just slap a new fuel filter on the truck. And just like that, we are back in business. Did get a little more diesel spilled with the second filter, but nothing a little cat litter can't take care of. I've got a brand new filter in here. Replaced this filter as well. Truck is running good, and I've been here for an hour and 45 minutes now, which means that it makes more sense for me to sit here for 15 more minutes, and I'll have a 2-hour break in for a split log. Normally you have to take 10 consecutive hours off, but you can also split it up. So I'm going to do 2 hours now and 8 hours later after I get this dirt here, a load of Scott's Miracle-Gro up to Virginia. That's going to be about 2.5 hours north from here. So I got to get this dirt up north, give it a little bit more time before I can hit the road. I've got full tanks, and we will see you later.